Nicola Piovani is perhaps most known for his contribution to the film La vita è bella, Life is Beautiful. This is certainly one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen, and it had a huge impact on me when I first saw it as a teenager. It's a very sad story, but it is equally about childlike innocence or naivety, and this is very beautifully presented in the music itself as well. I really love the soundtrack of the film. In this album you will hear Buongiorno Principessa and also the main theme La vita è bella. Besides Nicola Piovani's music, there are also 4 pieces by Ennio Morricone, the famous film composer, from a few different films actually. Gabriel's Oboe is the main theme from the film The Mission, and there are also 2 tracks from the film Cinema Paradiso or Nuovo Cinema Paradiso, which was the original title in Italian. The first one being the love theme and the second one First Youth. They are both gorgeous pieces, I love them very much, and they were arranged by 2 different guitarists, Adriano Del Sal and Jesus Garcia. I also recorded one of my favorite pieces by Ennio Morricone, which is the love theme from film The Legend of 1900. The film itself is beautiful, it has an incredible story, and I remember that watching it for the first time I was really blown away. And the story is about a man who as a baby was found abandoned on a cruise ship and spent his entire life on that boat. He was raised by one of the workers on the ship, and he would always play piano all day long, whenever he could. As a result, he developed these amazing piano skills, and everyone who saw 1900, the protagonist of the story, play piano, they all said he was the best piano player they've ever heard. And towards the end of the film, when a recording gear was finally brought to the ship to record this musical genius, in that moment he saw a beautiful woman board the ship, and he was enchanted by her and fell in love immediately and gazed at her for the entire duration of that theme. One of the pieces featured in this album is also La Muerte by Spanish guitarist and composer Eduardo Sainz de la Masa. It is a piece that is really sad and beautiful at the same time. I remember hearing it for the first time many years ago in a concert. I fell in love immediately with it and I had to learn it the next day. I've kept it for many years with me and I still love playing it. And I also think it fits Midnight Mood perfectly. La Muerte is also the second to last movement of the suite Platero y Yo by the Spanish poet Juan Ramón Jiménez. The story is really beautiful and it talks about a donkey that might just be a toy, but it also might be real. It is about a small donkey and the story protagonist going on a journey together and discovering the world. It is in this movement that the donkey dies, and of course the protagonist is devastated. Platero y Yo is also about children's imagination, and the donkey is a symbol of tenderness and innocence. So I hope you like this piece, I think it's so beautiful. One of the tracks featured on this album is also Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. This has always been my favorite song of hers. It's just so powerful, the lyrics is true poetry, and the way it connects to the music is just amazing, I think. For me, Both Sides Now is about growing old, about the realization that everything has changed, and that you look at the same things differently from a different perspective now. Midnight is my third solo album, and it's definitely my most personal one yet. I've only selected pieces that were really meaningful to me in one way or another over the past few years, and pieces that I've felt a really strong emotional connection to when hearing them for the first time. Even though most of the tracks in this album are sort of slower paced and calm, you can experience a vast range of emotions when listening to them. It is my wish that the way I play this music, you would feel the same emotions as I did when hearing this music for the first time. This is also why I took a long time to study these pieces, to arrange them, to record them, to re-record them until I was really happy with the result. So I'm proud of Midnight, and I hope you will enjoy the music.